Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good afternoon, Ultimate Autographs Break Room. I'm your host, Mike Napolitano, here at your noon hour. We're starting off the afternoon hot. We've got some actual news series to bring you. If you were here from the 9 a.m., you may think things are a little different, but it's going to be better for everyone out there. I'm joined myself by the producer of the day, Robbie Lopez. How you doing?
What's up, guys? Going on? Hey, let's go. Let's start this 12 p.m. show hot. We got a new depth chart. I'll let Mikey go ahead and explain it to you guys. So let's gear up. Let's buckle down and attack. Let's get some hungry sharks in this break room of ours.
Exactly. You're the producer for the 3?
Yep, I'm producer
And
for
then
3.
you're the producer. No, you're the host for the After Dark show, right?
Yes.
All right. So Robbie will be here all but the 6 p.m. show.
Yep.
So you'll get a quadruple dose of Robbie.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go put Brian Robinson Jr. in because it seems like McCaffrey's got a calf injury.
Ooh, gotcha. Well, as Robbie's figuring out his fantasy lineup, we've got to figure out what we're getting on our dice roll. So let's get on over into the randomizer.
Playing James Hamlin, so I got to make sure every advantage I can get against this guy.
What do you think is going to be our dice roll for this noon show here, Robbie?
Ooh.
We said 10 last time. It was 9.
I'm going to go 11.
He's going to go 11.
I'll go 11.
I'm going to go lower. I'm going to say it's going to be a 6.
A 6?
Let me see if I roll this. And it is a 7. Mad Bomber said 8. Oh, he and I were real close.
7.
But 7 will be the dice roll there.
Just the amount of viewers we got. 7.
7 folks joining in. It'll start trickling in more throughout the day. So make sure you're getting your spots now so that you don't miss out, because next thing you know, those will be taken from you. Let's get on over here into the wheel. As you see, we have a couple of series that aren't on the board anymore. Well, namely just one. That would be that Labor Day series. Labor Day, we closed out, and instead we opened up a mixer series. Now, that mixer series that I ran down at the tail end of the 9 o'clock show, right around at 11 a.m., that is not what is actually on the board right now. We called an audible. We said, you know what, time out. We're going to ice the kicker. We're gonna draw up a different play here. And that means we are going with this depth chart series. Now, this is going to be better for you. And we're going to explain why, because depth chart has some rules that go with it. So we'll get into that in just a moment, but we got to spin this wheel and see what our chase wheel spin is going to be. Robbie, what do you think for the chase wheel spin? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for that Speed Flex series.
He wants the Speed Flex series, which would be the kickoff series. Let's see what we get. It's going to come just short, but we're going to get the practice squad, which is a nice one. Practice squad still sitting at 16 boxes with 9 headliners, and 2 of those 9 headliners are Speed Flexes in Mike Allstott with that added inscription, Fire the Cannons, and the Michael Vick with the added inscription, Dual Threat Goat. So some epic Speed Flexes still available in there. We still have a Malik Neighbors mini. That is a rave right there. So that is nice. What else do we have in there? The John Elway jersey. How could I have overlooked that one? Eddie George, Ed Reed, and Trey McBride all on Authentics. And then secondary headliners of Ocho Cinco and Odell Beckham Jr. Ocho Cinco, Odell Beckham Jr. Chad Johnson, Odell Beckham. Jordan was hoping for the jersey chase because I know he was jumping in there early. Listen, it's not the chase, my man, and we do have more than 10 boxes, so the rip rules even applying doesn't get us to spin that wheel one more time. But I will tell you, what's it called? Those jerseys can still get hot.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. While we were off break, Ryan Anderson has joined you, so 6 to go in those jerseys. 6 to go in the jerseys.
There we go. All right, 6 to go in those jerseys. I know we were close on the minis. Did we get those closed out?
Excuse me. No.
Oh,
we are 1 to go.
1 to go in the minis, guys. 1 to go, so we could get a mini break in here to start off this noon show. But before that happens, since we have some time, I want to take you over to the break page because I need you to see this brand new depth chart series. It's something that we have not done yet here in the room. It's gonna be very interesting, and bear with us. This is our first time, just as it is your first time. But Robbie and I have familiarized ourselves with the rules of this series, so we are going to make sure that everything is fair game for you in here. Mike, can you finish explaining the depth chart? Yeah, I haven't even started yet, but here you are. Here we are. We're ready to go here. Mad Bomber said, who's left in the jersey headliners? We'll get to that in just a moment. I want to go over this depth chart here for you first, just so that nobody is confused. I know this is not the last time I'm going to explain this one because we're probably going to have a couple other people jumping on in here wanting to learn how they get into the depth chart and how it works. So, first and foremost, your names in the depth chart. How about Justin Jefferson and Deion Sanders on minis? That Deion Sanders is on that Dallas Eclipse lid right there. Justin Jefferson on the traditional, very nice Vikings lid. We saw a Vikings lid pop out of here earlier today. That was the Adrian Peterson Winter Warrior Authentic that came out of that Labor Day series. But we could see, you know what happens with me. I pull NFC North. It just tends to happen. We have the Edgerrin James on the Colts Rave. That is a really nice authentic. Edgerrin James right there. Terrell Davis on an authentic as well. That's glossy. Look at it reflecting with the lights on that Broncos lid right there. Terrell Davis. We've seen him a little bit already in the room. We see him in the kickoff series. Did we see him anywhere else? No, I think that was it. But still, nonetheless, Terrell Davis in there. Tyreek Hill is on a speed flex in this series. That is awesome. Tyreek Hill on the Dolphins speed flex. I know Rip is, he's out for the day today, but he's still probably drooling over this thing at home. He knows, he can feel that it's in the room. Tyreek Hill. We also have Tyreek Hill. Where do we have him? That was also in the kickoff series in the secondary headliners. So plenty of Tyreek Hill to go around. Michael Penix Jr. on that Salute to Service Falcons lid. Michael Penix Jr. We thought was going to be in the room in that other series that we were going to drop, but instead we're dropping this one, and you're still going to get your fill of MPJ, Michael Penix Jr. Ndamukong Suh is in here on that Lions alternate. Man, these Lions alternates are sweet. We were saturated with those Lions alternates for a while, and then next thing you know, they kind of went by the wayside, and now they're back. And it's a good thing too, because it's been a while since I've seen one of these. And hey, that's an easy double up with the Justin Jefferson mini. if possible. Rondé Barber is in here on a speed flex. That's that pewter colored Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's really nice. He's got the Super Bowl champ inscription on the top there on the speed flex sweet spot, along with his actual signature. So that is cool. Devontae Adams is on a speed flex as well. That is a Rams speed flex. Still finding space to sign on that ram horn right there. I do love their color scheme since they've moved. I think that lighter blue with the yellow just works really well. And Devontae Adams, for a while in this break room, we were saying we had him on his new team and he hadn't even played a game yet. Well, we're coming to the point where we can't say that anymore because preseason is by the wayside, and this is week 1, folks. Devontae Adams is officially a Los Angeles Ram. We're about to not be able to say that he hasn't even played a single game for the Rams just yet. Do you have Devontae Adams on anything in Fantasy League?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah.
Just to answer Derek's question, it looks like 2010s all decade. 2010s all decade is on that Damakunasu speed flex.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It gets a good eye, though. I thought, I'm going to be honest, I thought that was part of the helmet. I didn't even see the inscription up there. So that would have been a surprise if I had pulled it right away. Jamar Chase is in here on a Bengals salute to service, but the orange color match ink still on there. That is sweet. Yeah, Lions fan. That's calling your name, my man. And last but not least, as far as the helmets go, we have an Abdul Carter in here. Brand new addition to that New York Giants team. And Abdul Carter set to be probably one of the best players to come out of this last draft. We'll see if that actually happens and is the case, but he's going to be helping out the Giants, who desperately needed it nonetheless. And then I glossed over the jersey right here, the Jerome Bettis jersey, the bus on the jersey. We don't see Jerome Bettis too often on a jersey. Most of the time, we're getting him on helmets. We're getting him on speed flexes. We're getting him on authentics. We're getting him on reps. How about a Jerome Bettis jersey? That is a nice change of pace. Then when it comes to secondary headliners in this series, we have Michael Vick, we have Ricky Williams, and we have Andre Reed. Now, I just scrolled past a couple of names, and you're probably going, wait, go back. We're going to get into that. These are those secondary headliners that I was talking about, though. The names that I just ran down, the potential hits in the 30 boxes, are these right here. You see them right there. The names that I passed up are going to be your upgrade names. Now, what do I mean by upgrade? So, read along with me right here. Here's your chance to move up in the depth chart. If you win an item that is not a headliner or a secondary headliners count towards that as well. So if you do not hit any kind of headliner, you will have the chance to upgrade your item. And that will be in either a $75 gift card, or you will be keeping the original item. Take a look with me. So upgrade your item, $75 gift card, or keep the original item. Take a look with me at this wheel that we have. So this is the upgrade wheel. Either you are going to upgrade your helmet to something that we have in that upgrade series. You are going to get a $75 signing bonus instead of the item. Or upgrade your helmet to something that we have in that upgrade series. You are going to get a $75 signing bonus instead of the item. To see me, it looks like we're trying to reconnect. I'll give it a second because I know we may have just lost. Hold on. Test. Let's see if that goes out to everybody. If you're in this chat, let me know real quick. Twitch lost video for just a second. It looks like we were down. I will give it a moment for everybody to keep trickling back in. I'm not sure what's going on. It's not so much on our end. Facebook says they got us, but Twitch and we lost it on Facebook for a second, but it's back. keeps ending on Twitch. I would say give it a moment. I'm gonna go back and explain these rules one more time for you because of course it's got to go out when I'm explaining the important rules in this series. So we'll start from the top one more time in here. Dave said we're good on YouTube, audio, and visual. Okay, cool. Let's see here. These are the rules, guys. Here is your chance to move up in the depth chart. If you win an item that is not a headliner or secondary headliner, not a headliner by any means, then you will have the chance to upgrade your item, win a $75 gift card, or keep the original item. The outcome is decided by a wheel spin that gives equal chances at each option. If you land on the upgraded section, then you can choose from boxes A through H to win an upgraded item. Upgraded items include authentic helmets, mini helmets, and jerseys. So, these are those names. But before I run down the names, what I did was I went over to the wheel. So, you can get a starter option, which is the upgrade itself. So, you upgrade to one of those names. And then you pick box A through H, and whatever comes out of there is the upgrade that you get. You can come away with a $75 signing bonus. So instead of your winning, you're just going home. Actually, do they get to keep the prize and get the $75 gift card? Because it's not. I can
Yes,
see
it says right here. You then have a chance to upgrade your item, win a $75 gift card, or keep the original item.
It says or keep the original item.
So basically, you're gonna have a decision to either trade it in for a chance at that
At the
wheel,
upgrade.
whatever that wheel lands on. You're obviously not getting the original item because you're now upgrading it for a chance at a upgraded item or a $75 gift card. So
right.
that's how it's going to work.
Except if you land on backup, which means no upgrade.
No upgrade.
Then you're just sticking with what you won.
Correct. So if you land on no upgrade, you still keep the original item.
Right. If you land on $75 gift card,
You
you're
get the
just gonna
$75 gift card, but not the item.
Right. So the upgrade names that you would get if you landed on that starter spot, the upgrade names below, that would be Travis Hunter, John Elway, Emmett Smith, Randy Moss, Barry Sanders, Bo Nix, Dick Butkus, and Marshall Falk. Those are in boxes listed A through H. And we'll get a chance to see, who is in what box when we get to those upgrades. Each box will include one random autographed football item, including Speed Flex helmets, authentic helmets, mini helmets, footballs, and jerseys. That's for the actual regular series. Excuse me. I was going to say, that didn't say that up here. Upgraded items include authentic helmets, mini helmets, and jerseys. So these names right here are going to either be on an authentic, a mini, or a jersey.
Looks like we did log off for a while.
So I think we should be back now.
Yeah, it looks like we are back. But
Back all right there,
Looks
so-
like because I was just gonna say we have not been on for 4 minutes.
Yeah, no, that is not the case. So that is the depth chart. I'll go over it one more time, guys, but I know that there was some ask about the jerseys, what is still available in the jerseys. So let me go down and run down those jerseys for you. Jerseys are $6 to go, $29 a spot, not too bad. Samuel Sr. is in here. Debo Samuel Sr. still available on that Washington really nice jersey right there, the number 1 jersey. Aaron Donald, at the very end, you see him pictured, number 99, Aaron Donald. It's funny because we get Rams Eric Dickerson stuff in here, and he was in Hall of Fame induction class 99. And then you got Aaron Donald, who wears number 99. So a lot of number 99s associated with the Rams. Aaron Donald in there. You have Brett Favre, who was associated with most of the NFC North. He played for the Green Bay Packers. He played for the Minnesota Vikings. And he owned the Chicago Bears, as much as I hate to say that as a Bears fan. But that is exactly what he did. I'm sure he owned the Lions a little bit too. But Brett Favre, a stellar quarterback in here on that beautiful purple Vikings jersey. Brian Urlacher, going to my Bears and hyping up my Bears, I got to do the same thing. Brian Urlacher, one of the best safeties for the Bears ever, but one of the best in the league. Big reason as to why the Bears defense was so good with him, but also, I mean, why they went to a Super Bowl, why they were always in the mix during that time, even if they had some really bad years. I mean, that man was a leader and a captain, and he now has hair, so that's always good, right? Brian Urlacher in there, his number 54 with the Bears. He's a Hall of Famer as of 2018. Did they retire his number already, Brian Urlacher? I don't think so. I don't think the Bears.
I don't think so. Yeah, I
don't think the Bears have done that yet.
No,
Robbie's wearing Brian Urlacher today.
I don't think so.
So I mean,
That's a good question. Let me see.
They've got to. They've got to. That's got to happen soon if it hasn't already. I feel like that should have happened already, and I'm just maybe misremembering. However, the only other jersey we still have in here that is photoed, Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Dang it.
Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ. We talked about him being a secondary headliner in the practice squad. OBJ is in here in the jerseys. Secondary headliners include... Oh, yeah, excuse me. Why did I say safety? Urlacher was a linebacker. What am I talking about? Yeah, Bears fan knowledge over here.
So not pro football, but he was inducted into the college Pro Football Hall of Fame. Or he had his jersey retired in New Mexico.
New Mexico. But not with the Bears, and that's striking to me.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised at that because it's been a while now. I mean, I feel like they could go ahead and do that, especially with him being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
It says, though it hasn't been worn since 2012, out of respect for his legacy, his number 44, however, was retired by the University of Mexico in 2013.
Yes. Yeah, that I did I did know because we looked up some stats when we had him on that New Mexico jersey not too long ago here. I forget if it was in the Mixer series or if it was in the actual jerseys itself. But
I wonder if they're going to save it till they build their new stadium, because then that way it makes sense to really
tie it into
the new stadium. You know, it's not going anywhere, because if they did it at Soldier Field, then
it's only going to be there for a year
it's
or
only
two,
gonna be
and then
a couple years before it gets torn down, and then
Well, they better do it
because I'm assuming they're going to do that one. They'll do Devin Hester for sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Peanut Tillman too, because he was big. He
was big during those years.
Yeah, he was a huge part of that whole.
There is an argument there for him. Yeah, but I mean, I can't think of too many other names though.
Because right now there's only two statues. It's George McCaskey and
Walter Payton.
I'm sorry, George Hallis and Walter Payton.
Walter Payton, yeah.
So I would say he would probably be.
They're definitely not going to build any new statues because that'll be.
I would say he'd probably get a statue too.
Well, at Soldier Field right now, I should say.
No.
They'll wait to break ground on any new statues until they move.
That's what I'm saying. I think what they're planning on doing is holding off on all festivities until.
Right. What's weird to me though is so he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018. Like that would have been around the time where if you're the Bears, you can add him to your Hall of Fame, and that they didn't do it then. I know COVID hits and things get all wonky, but I don't know, man. I feel like it should have been done, and then because they procrastinated on it and didn't do it, now there's no point in doing it at Soldier Field because, like you said, they are going to move. So might as well wait until you're in the new stadium. So we'll see. But
ooh, nice.
Let's.
I got a nice little Jamie Lee Curtis interview because I made it to the top 20 in the Face of Halloween.
Oh, nice. What does that? What does that do for you? Do you get to actually interview her?
No, she sent me a personal video welcoming into the top 20. I haven't seen it yet,
okay.
but yeah.
Gotcha.
Made it to the top 20.
Nice. All right. So OBJ.
Time to get some
as I said, he's in the secondary headliners of the practice squad, but he's also in here in the jerseys. Secondary headliners in the jerseys would include Frank Gore, Jimmy Smith, and Steve Largent. All three of them still available there. Jay Colvin is saying, what is the practice squad for this hour? It is, in fact, the practice squad. So we did run down that practice squad. One more time, I'll give you a little peek into there. That would be this pigskin practice squad. That would be the Elway jersey. Actually, I don't know if we actually did this with the graphic. I think I just read off the names. So you still have the John Elway jersey. We have the Trey McBride salute to service Cardinals lid right there. We don't get too much Cardinals. Ed Reed on the University of Miami on an authentic. Malik Neighbors on that Rave New York Giants. And then also Mike Allstott, the Fire the Cannons inscription on this Pewter Speed Flex Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How about the Eddie George on the authentic? We pulled one Eddie George earlier today on a Tennessee Titans lid. Can we get another one? That would be the question. And then last but not least in here, Michael Vick on the Eagles with the dual threat GOAT inscription on there. Mike Vick on the Speed Flex. Speed Flex, guys. 2 Speed Flexes in here. One's on an Eagles, one's on a Tampa Bay Bucks. That is very nice. Secondary headliners, Chad Johnson and Odell Beckham Jr., Ocho Cinco and OBJ. All right, so we've gone over the practice squad and we've gone over the jerseys. We also went over our brand new depth chart series, but we also have a fairly new kickoff series that is in here. The kickoff series, that still has all of your speed flexes. We have 20 boxes left. 20 of them are speed flexes. You heard me right. But 15 of them are headliner speed flexes. That would include the Josh Allen ripped salute to service lid right there. That thing is sweet. That's not it. There it is. Josh Allen salute to service. You see that white popping through. You see the both the army green and the darker green popping through. The Josh Allen signature right there. I've got Josh Allen right here on the table by me, but I kind of want this one too. You've got the Buffalo going through there. And then, boy, oh boy, the reason I want this one so bad, look at that visor.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Allen, salute to service. He's got his head down like he's about to go beast mode right before, like maybe on the sidelines right before a game. The reigning MVP of the NFL, Josh Allen.
That's in the
right
Speed
there.
Flex series?
That is in the Speed Flex series, the kickoff series. Josh Allen. I know some people kind of, well, of course, we love the troops, but some people aren't thrilled with the color scheme of some of these Speed Flex series. I don't think you can hate on this helmet. I don't think you can scoff at that because that is an absolutely fire face mask and visor combo on the front mixed in with the rip that goes through on the back there. My, oh my. That is sweet. Getting back in here, we still have the Terrell Davis on the Denver Broncos lid right there. Terrell Davis. We talked about Terrell Davis in the depth chart series. I was like, where else is it? So our 2 specialty series both have Terrell Davis. This one just on a Speed Flex and on a retro Dallas Broncos lid. I said Dallas. Denver, excuse me.
I was going to say.
Losing my mind at the moment. Terrell Davis on the Denver Broncos lid on that retro. I like when you've got the Bronco coming out of the D. It's got the huffing and puffing right there. Love that. I like their new Cyber Horse too, but that one's cool there. We still have this Tom Brady ripped Speed Flex. Now, that thing is absolutely fire. Look at this thing. This is on the Patriots one. Now, the Buccaneers one did get pulled. We had 2 Tom Brady. 2. We spoil you guys. 2 Tom Brady's here in this very series. Not in the break room. In this very series. Just in this series alone. You see the TB12 inscription on the back with his number 12 at the bottom. Patriots going down the side. But look at this crazy rip. You've got the claw marks coming in from the ripped side of the Speedflex, but you've also got the chaos of that Patriots logo kind of cutting into that. It's all black and gray. That is sweet. How about TB12? Really on that salute, or no, not the Speedflex sweet spot, and then the visor in there. The visor pops. The visor looks like a fishbowl right there. I like that. That's nice. Derek Kissinger said, Mike getting too close to the Ricky Williams stuff. Yeah. No, I hope not. No, I'm just, I'm a little under the weather. Not on my game today. Sorry to be gross into the mic right there, but I'm fighting it. Don't you worry, guys. I'll make sure that you guys are getting your Speedflex. I was a little under the weather yesterday. I was on the producer side, though, able to fight it a little bit better when I'm just throwing in your orders and chiming in when Robbie needed me. Robbie was doing great yesterday on the producers or on the host side. Today he's doing great on the producer side.
Oh yeah,
but
getting on these orders,
man, oh man, that you gotta love that. So really nice Tom Brady right there. No, I was not getting too close to the Ricky Williams stuff. We do have Ricky Williams, as I was saying, as a secondary headliner in that depth chart series. Not sure what that's on, but maybe it has some paraphernalia. Did you bring that in the room, the Ricky Williams? Yeah, because you brought the whole series in there.
Which one?
The depth chart. The depth chart.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so it's in the room. So I don't know. Maybe some of those odors are sneaking out of that box. I'm not sure. We will we'll have to see. What else in here, you ask? Well, how about the Ray Lewis, one of the best Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis, in this series? That would be a really nice hit for, quite frankly, anybody to snag right in there. I love the Ravens color scheme, and that is that classic look right there. How about another really nice classic name? That would be Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson on the Raiders. The Raiders. And we don't see the Raiders do specialty helmets all that often. So this is a really nice, it's almost looking like that ghost chrome style that we had that in that Patrick Mahomes prize giveaway the one time. So this is a really nice one. Bo Jackson, he's played multiple sports, played baseball, played football. He could probably do a couple other things as well. Maybe, I don't know, basketball, soccer, you name it. Bo Jackson could probably play it, although I did see him on skates in that one McDonald's commercial, and even Wayne Gretzky said, no, absolutely not. So maybe he's a tennis star. You never know. Bo Jackson on the Raiders. That is a really nice speed flex right there. Bo Jackson is not alone as far as Hall of Famers and huge headliners in this kickoff series. How about Michael Irvin in here as well? Dallas Cowboys. That's Dallas. Michael Irvin, amongst a lot of Cowboys stuff that we have in the room right now. We have the Michael Irvin in this series. Let's see. Where else did we have the... I'm trying to see where else we had that... I believe Deion Sanders. Yeah, Deion Sanders was on the Cowboys merchandise. Where else did we have? Not Ed Reed, not Jeremy. Oh, the Emmitt Smith. That's where else we saw a helmet with Dallas on it. We'll get into the minis in just a moment to kind of recap that. But that is a really nice Michael Irvin. Add that to your collection for sure. If I wasn't in the Diamond Single, I would get in that depth chart series, says Derek Kissinger. Yeah, and that just shows you how wanted and needed this depth chart series is to some of us, right? Like, we want to get in there. Of course, budget providing. And honestly, the depth chart itself is not too pricey of a series. What is a single, Robbie, for the depth chart compared to maybe even a double?
61.
61, so
61 in the single, 122 in the double.
Nice. Yeah, That won't break the bank. That'll be nice. And honestly, for an opportunity to win a speed flex of Devontae Adams, Rondé Barber, or Ndamukong Suh, or Tyreek Hill, he's in there on a speed flex as well. That'd be nice. Plus a bunch of really hot hit jerseys in there, and even some minis. Minis were nice. Continuing on with this speed flex series, we still have the Jared Goff on that ripped California, the Golden Bears, and let me double check which one this is right here. There it is. The Lions, of course, lid for Jared Goff, but a rip between his alma mater and his current NFL team. Jared Goff signing on that sweet spot. Love the actual patterning on this one, too. You see that honeycomb pattern that peeks through, but that's, of course, on the Cal side of things, the Golden Bears right there. So you got the honey is probably a common theme over there. The Chicago Bears used to have the Honey Bears.
Yep.
So I'm sure the California Bears, they got a little something cooking over there, especially with yellow being in their logos. But I really love that black honeycomb pattern on there that bleeds into the Lions logo. Love the Lions gray, too. I mean, it's the current logo, but it's that gray helmet. That's really sweet right there. Let's see what else is in here. Derek said, "Can I do a refund to get into depth chart?" LMAO. I think he's just joking about that. My man, trust me, you're going to want to stay in. What did you say you got in? The Diamond Single. Listen, there's a Barry Sanders in there. There's also a DeMarcus Ware and a Sterling Sharp. So obviously, there are opportunities in that NFC North. If you were to land that, plus a lot of other hits. We don't know about 4 of those boxes. There's 7 boxes still left in the Diamonds, 3 headliners. So you could always stay in there, fight it out, win something cool. And hey, now you never know. If somebody else wins something that you were looking at in this depth chart series, maybe you look to trade with them. They're already going to be either upgrading or not upgrading if they don't hit a headliner in the first place. So that would be nice. Jordan Tyler Osby saying, let's go get that jersey break opened up. Yes, sir. We got to close that out, though. What's our closest break? It's got to be those minis that are, 1 to go? 2 to go? Those minis were close the last time we checked.
Derek, if that's what you want, it's up to you. That's your spot, buddy. It's your spot in the diamond now. If you don't think it's, you want to move out of there, I can definitely refund you that 103 to you. But that's up to you. This is your spot. Let's get that jersey break. Go ahead. Let's get that mini sold out. We are looking for one participant. One
to go.
One person. $52. That's the last of the double box. We're going to cut that. We're going to slash it in half. That next single box for the last mini is going to be just what? $26 or 20?
What is that right now? 52?
52?
26.
26.
Yeah, so
it'll be $26.
So one more spot at $52, guys. Then we break 2 minis. We'll see if that Emmitt Smith comes out. If the Emmitt Smith doesn't come out, then we are possibly looking at we're dropping it down, of course, to $26 for the final break because we're only breaking 1 helmet, one box, and that would then hopefully the Emmitt Smith comes out somewhere within there. I mean, he's in that series, so we got to see what the other 2 boxes are. But yeah, we shall see. Let's see, what else do we have in this series?
Yes, Barry is part of that upgrade, Derek. He's not part of the headliner list. He's part of the upgrade list. So if you happen to not hit a headliner and you want to risk the biscuit, and if it lands on upgrade, then boom, you have the upgrade. But then you get to pick a letter between A and H. So then you have to go through the whole 1 through 8 to guess what letter you would think Barry Sanders is in too. So
I would say if you're looking for Barry Sanders directly, Your better bet is going to be in the diamonds. There's less hoops to jump through just to get
Yep.
Barry Sanders.
That too.
But if you're looking for, quite frankly, any of those names that we have listed in the depth chart, and if you don't hit them, you want to upgrade to a Barry Sanders or something like that, then that would be the route to go. But if you're inherently just looking for Barry Sanders, you'll probably want to just stay in those diamonds. Diamonds are, like I said, 7 boxes to go, 3 headliners. So the chances of you hitting a Barry Sanders, since he's still on the board, is still pretty high, considering he is our only photoed headliner and one of 3 remaining headliners. Speaking of remaining headliners, let's get back into this kickoff Speed Flex series. We still have, after we run down that Jared Goff, we still have the Nico Collins. The Nico Collins is right there. Nico Collins on the
Okay, Derek,
Texans
thank
list.
you. I'll keep you right in those diamonds.
This is a little bit more one of those ghost chromes where like the entire helmet is chromed out. You see
Oh yeah.
everybody in the background as they're filming this. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. You've got the Texans logo that is a little bit glossier than the rest of that really cool silver helmet. It's almost a steel.
Number 1 receiver now.
Number 1
Stephon
receiver.
Diggs is out. This guy
Exactly.
comes in.
And you know what? Honestly, he's filled those shoes pretty well.
Oh yeah, yes he has. Yes he has.
Nico Collins.
I was a little upset that I didn't get to snag him because someone beat me to it.
I can imagine. He's a wanted commodity, and he is so in our break room here as well. So go ahead and jump on in there to grab Nico Collins. We still do have the Darrell Revis. I keep switching back and forth. I apologize, but it's because of the fact that we have... Oh, no, that was the Tom Brady. We have so many cool helmets that everything is photoed. Now, I paused it right here, and you know why? Is because look at that sweet spot. That's not a signature on the SpeedFlex sweet spot. That says Revis Island. That man is all alone on an island right over there. But he's not alone on the island. He's also on the side here. Look at this silhouette of Darrell Revis. That is sweet.
Wow.
You've got the ripped Speedflex with like those cloud patterns in the background behind him. It almost looks very like coming straight out of a graphic novel or a comic book right there. That thing is absolutely fire. You've got the inscription there underneath him for, I believe, his number. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Revis number 4 or 24.
So I think it's 24. So
Yeah,
yeah,
number
because
24.
he's 24 on there. Beckett certification on the back. You've got both style Jets lids popping through here, the white, but also that green. That thing is absolutely sweet. You've got the silvered out visor and the black face mask that just pairs nicely with that as well.
I love that logo too. That's sick.
No doubt. So, Revis Island still available in there. How about, and I'm about to do it again, just when you thought, I said this in the 9 a.m. show, just when you thought that the stylistic choices on some of these helmets couldn't get better, what I didn't mention was that this is technically a double up. We talked about that Terrell Davis on the Denver Broncos lid with the old school style. How about the new school style but ripped? They said, make it new, but rip it. Usually that would be like an oxymoron almost. But in here, of course, this is Bo Nix on this really, really nice Denver Broncos ripped Speedflex. How about that thing? You've got the Cyber Horse on there. And it's ripped from that navy blue and from the white. The white has that like bespoke pattern almost to it. Like it's a dirty white. I really appreciate that. But you could see that there is like an actual deliberate pattern in there. So when somebody comes by and they go, oh, your helmet's dirty. No, it is not. It was made to be like that. That is sweet. And that is absolutely fire. Honestly. I love the orange, how it pops through. Oh, man. This thing is just Broncos up the spine. What is there to not love about this helmet? I mean, you've even got the color match blue on the visor with the all white face mask that pairs nicely. Of course, the white bleeds into that dirty white that it's got all around it. But man, oh man, Bo Nix. One thing I mentioned in the early show is take a look at this Cyber Horse too. It almost looks like a constellation because you got a couple of different bright spots from the artist in there, and one of them is on the eye. So it almost looks like that.
You're right.
Broncos winking at you, or it's a part of a constellation.
Oh, that's
very cosmic right there.
Now that's awesome. Again, these artists is just making these or doing these helmets just continue to amaze me. It's all about detail for me. When it comes to customs, I like the more detail. I feel the value is even higher. Like I just
for sure
the detailing, everything, like little hidden things that you're like need to really inspect the lid, because if you just happen to just glance at it, you're like, oh, it's a pretty cool custom Speed Flex. But then you look into it, you're like, wow, do I see stars on there? Do I see a constellation on there? I mean, these guys are just amaze me every time I see a custom Speedflex come in here.
You even got a little bit on that Nix, how it says in Bo Nix on the sweet spot of the Speedflex, which forces him to sign closer to the logo, but it actually works out nicely because he's got it in that white right there.
Oh.
But even the Bo Nix has a couple of constellation stars look kind of like making it shimmer right there. So that is sweet. Last but not least, we have another artistry one in here. That thing is sweet. How about the George Kittle? And this one is less of a drawing and more of like somebody took it straight out of a picture of him lining up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
Because look at him. He's checking to his left, and he looks like he's kind of positioned where he's like, all right, we're ready for the snap. We've got George Kittle right there. Very 3D as well. It looks like he's popping out of this helmet because of the way he's drawn. But you got that San Francisco 49ers silver base plate right there. It almost looks metallic on there. It almost looks like, what it would look like? A belt buckle on somebody's old Western belt, which I mean is perfect fitting because this is all about Gold Rush and 1949, of course the 49ers. So Levi jeans were big. That's why George Kittle signed with Levi jeans. Well, and also the stadium is Levi Stadium, right? So a lot to do with that cowboy lifestyle over there in San Francisco. And
I think this is numbered.
I don't see a number on there.
I don't know if that's the artist's name or if that's a number.
I don't see a number on here. I see the Beckett certification.
Right there, right above, right of.
Oh, I think it's the. I think it's
because it says 5-5. I think, or I don't know if it says Ross or.
I think it might be the artist's
out
name.
Of 55. I don't know.
I think it might be the artist's name.
Or is that the date? I see 12 something.
Either way, the only way we'll find out is when we pull it out, because I just happen to see that. I'm like, because I don't know if that says a word or is that numbered.
I think you're right, though. I think that's actually a numbered. Oh, actually, okay. No, as I say that, Brian chimes in with the information. He says it's Derek Ross. So Ross did this one.
Oh, okay.
Derek Ross.
Gotcha.
Nice
so the
one,
artist is naming it. I mean, hands off to this guy, because like Mikey said, I was gonna say, I don't know if they just lasered this on of that portrait, but this thing legit looks realistic.
Yeah.
Realistic. I've never seen a logo so pristine. So again, look at the detailing on that lid.
No doubt.
This thing is just wow. Well, I mean, where is Ronnie Sayer at? Because Ronnie Sayer would be drooling over this. He's a huge 49er, and I'm sure no 49er fan has a lid like this in their PC.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. This is unique. It's got that, like you said, the artist's name on the back. So I'm sure they only made a couple of these. So get in here, do not delay. Get yourself one of the coolest helmets.
You want to hear a little secret?
What's that?
So these artists that do these customs, they're actually 1-in-1 because they're not going to make another one.
Ah,
So when we see these customs, these are actual 1-in-1. You're not going to see another one be replicated.
oh yeah. Well, because a lot of it is handwork. So how are they
Exactly.
going to do the exact same thing another time? I mean, it might become very close, but no cigar, right?
No, this is good. They don't number them because they don't want to. It's just not. It's pointless to them.
Right. Yeah. It's just
So
that
they
one.
know this is a 1-in-1. That is no one else going to have this. This is the only one out there. That's why they don't put 1-in-1. So basically,
Right.
technically, these customs that we're seeing, these are like 1-in-1s.
Nice. That just brings the price up for one of those even higher.
Nix, same thing with the Bo Nix, 1-in-1. Not probably going to see another one like that. The Tom Brady's, that Peyton Manning, like all of those are pretty much 1-in-1s.
It'll bring the price up even higher, but not here in the break room. That stays at that same price. Here you see this is the quad for 900, but if you can do the math, that means the double is 450, the single is
Yep.
only 225. Now you might be even saying like 900 is a steep price, but I guarantee you hit one of these headliners well over $900 easily. Every single one of these headliners. So you're definitely getting beyond your money's worth and not having to pay full price for one of these speed flexes, especially the custom ones. Those are sweet. That Kittle, I'd probably put closer to $2,000, considering that it's its own, it's one of one. That would be sweet.
Yeah, Derek says most artists charge over $1,000 plus for their work.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
Yeah.
it's true.
And the helmet itself
true.
with the signature probably already costs close to $1,000. So now you're looking at $2,000, So
Yep.
that adds up real fast. Down here in the secondary headliners, we still have Tyreek Hill, Eddie George, Josh Jacobs, and Antonio Gates. The Devontae Adams did get pulled in this series. Otherwise, we would have had plenty of Devontae Adams on the board because we also have him in where did I see him?
Who was that?
Devontae Adams is on a speed flex in the depth chart. That's where else he
depth
is.
chart.
So yeah, Devontae
Yo,
Adams.
dip chart.
All right, guys. So let's head back over. It's 1 o'clock now. Robbie and I will stay on till about 2 o'clock. Although, if we aren't breaking, then we may jump off a little bit earlier. We're gonna try to extend it. The latest we could go is 2:45 before the 3 o'clock show gets in here. That'll be, I believe, that's Common in here with you today,
I don't know. We'll see.
unless somebody else is taking that shift.
I haven't heard anything yet. So
But we will see on that. We went over the practice squad. We went over the jerseys. We went over the depth chart and the kickoff series, that Speedflex series. Let's take a quick look at those diamonds. Diamonds are going to be real easy to take a look at. Here is the single box break, 103 to join in on the diamonds. That would be Barry Sanders still available. I know that was what Derek Kissinger is looking for, is that Barry Sanders. Another thing too, my man, listen, Barry Sanders is in those upgrade items. So we don't know what he's on. Maybe it's a jersey of Barry Sanders. Maybe it's just a regular Lions standard. It's definitely not going to be where you got your spot over here in the diamonds. I mean, I guess it could be, but with that being a headliner over here, I don't know if we would have made that a prize for the upgrades. However, get right in here. Go ahead and get the Barry Sanders on the retro Lions lid right there. You got the older Lions logo on that. That is just absolutely sweet. Secondary headliners in this Diamond series include DeMarcus Ware and Sterling Sharp. DeMarcus Ware, Sterling Sharp. Sweet. another break that's real easy to go down with you guys real quick. We did the jerseys already. How about those minis? Let's take a look at the minis. As Robbie was saying earlier, we are 1 to go in the minis.
Still waiting on one
One
to
to
go.
go.
One to go.
We can just
$52.
yeah, separating us.
$52 for Emmett Smith.
1 to go in this mini series. $52. And we could, as Robbie just kind of alluded to, see Emmett Smith. We have 3 boxes remaining. The lone headliner in here is this Emmett Smith right down at your bottom right-hand corner. You're seeing that on the really nice alternate, looks like, for the Dallas Cowboys, because it's all white, not quite a lunar, but a really nice mini nonetheless. You've got the Dallas Cowboys, the blacked out star on there. The stars at night burn big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. But yeah, I don't know if the stars were burning too bright for those Dallas Cowboys yesterday.
It was close.
They put up a fight.
They did.
But, you know, with everything going on, with Micah Parsons not being there anymore, with all the Jerry Jones and family, with the, you know, documentary about the Cowboys coming out, and then you have to play the defending champs week 1 on a national stage on Thursday Night Football. I mean, the NFL, I mean, bravo script, my man. Bravo script. But I don't know if I'm a Dallas fan, if I'm too happy about how the season has to go and has to start for those Cowboys. Let's see. What else is there, guys? I think that's everything. I did go over the huddle up. I did go over the diamonds. So I think that is everything. I'll jump back out of the randomizer so you can see us for a little bit. We'll just be chatting. You see this really nice Josh Allen on here. I almost wanted to call it Barry Allen because it's flash colors, you know? It's not it's a rave. Don't get me wrong. I know my series for the most part, but the Flash, like from DC Comics, it doesn't have the yellow in there, but it's got the red. It's got the red for sure. Similar red. But Josh Allen on this Rave Buffalo Bills Speed Flex. We pulled that earlier today. That was going to Aaron Custer. Congratulations, my man. You're going home with an absolute phenomenal helmet. But we can get a bunch of people going home with Speed Flexes like this, including a Josh Allen. That would be in that kickoff series. 20 boxes, 15 headliners. But all 20 helmets, all 20 boxes do include a Speed Flex. That is a full Speed Flex series in there. What else do we have, you might be asking? Well, we have, of course, the jerseys that are 22 boxes, 8 headliners. Now, I know what you're saying to me. You're like, those aren't great ratios. And listen, you're not wrong. But there's still 8 boxes in this 22 box remaining series that are going to be well worth your time. The Brett Favre, the Brian Urlacher, the Odell Beckham Jr.'s, the Aaron Donald, and the Deebo Samuel Sr. So plenty of big names for you to gawk at. Minis, 3 boxes. Have no fear. Have no fear that the minis are at an odd number that low. Because what we will do is we will make sure that we pull 2 minis like we usually do and then bring it down half price for the final mini to close out that series. We're only chasing 1 headliner, that is Emmett Smith. 2 other hits in the Anmore section could bode pretty well for us. That would be 3 boxes and 1 headliner in the minis. Practice squad, 16 boxes, 9 headliners. So well over 50% right there. Well, I shouldn't say well over. This is a little over. But still really nice ratios right there. You've got plenty of opportunities to hit Speed Flexes in Mike Allstott and Michael Vick. Both will have inscriptions added onto them. So that is nice. We've also got the Vault, which is 10 boxes to go. 4 headliners and a vault key. 4 headliners and a vault key. So really, to me, that's 5 boxes worth your while rather than 4. which means that series is sitting at a perfect 50% box to headliner ratio. Diamonds, I think I've said this already, 3 boxes remaining that have headliners in there in a total of 7 whole boxes. So ratio's almost at 50% right there. Really, really nice. And then that depth chart is brand spanking new. That is 30 out of 30 boxes. And then 15 headliners along with those upgrade letters, the upgrade boxes. Those are A through H. A as in apple, H as in horse, cyber horse. Well, no, that would be a C, but Denver Broncos horse. What box was the JA-17 in? Derek was asking. That was box number 1, actually. Box numero uno. All right. Oh, he just asked it one more time. That was box number 1.
Number 1.
Number
Numero 1.
Which to me is surprising.
Very surprising.
Usually we see them spread within the series. I know they like to change it up on us on our production side. They do a great job of keeping things fair and randomized and ready to go for us here in the break room. Pardon me as I throw another cough drop in. Suppress anything that might be looking to head its way out on this show.
No.
But, I
Don't know if this is any truth to it, but I just saw this on ESPN. Looks like boxing legends Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have agreed to compete in an exhibition match next spring. The event will be put on by CSI Sports / Fight Sports, but details regarding a location, date, and where the fight will be broadcast have yet to be determined.
Well, I wish that was a matchup we would have gotten years ago because both gentlemen are a little bit past their prime. Floyd Mayweather is much younger, so you would think he has the advantage, especially after watching Mike Tyson. How would you even describe that? I mean, it wasn't great. He didn't look great against Jake Paul. But then again, who knows if it was, some people are saying it was scripted. Some people are saying that, Mike Tyson was going easy on him because he's friends with the guy. I don't think so. I think every time you step into that boxing ring, you're giving it your all because, you don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Just as hard the other way around. So I don't know. There's differing opinions. What I will say,
That's what Tyson said.
what I will say is Mike Tyson is probably going to look very similar to how he looked in that Jake Paul fight in this one. So
Take a beating.
when CSI came to me about stepping in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, said yes. Tyson said, "This fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen. However, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable, and this fight is as unpredictable as it gets." Honestly, not wrong. But are we going to see two turtles fighting it out in a ring? Oh, and he swings. Maybe the punch will land in 5 hours.
Nah,
No,
we'll come back and take a short break.
two absolute legends right there that we've seen here in the break room. We've seen Floyd Mayweather sign boxing gloves. We've seen Mike Tyson sign boxing gloves, or even those shorts. I think we had his shorts the one time. I forget who that was for. Was that for Tyson or for Merriweather? But listen, did I say Mayweather? I meant we've seen both of them represented here at UA at Ultimate Autographs. So that would be pretty cool. If that does happen, maybe we'll drop an all boxing series for the most part, if we have enough names in there, or just have Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather readily available here in the break room to you guys. All right, guys. One to go in those minis. Can we close out those minis?
Let's those
just close
minis
it.
are
Let's
just
close it.
hanging in there. Just hanging out.
I
Just
can't
hanging
believe we
in
still
out.
haven't closed it.
Really shocked
That is definitely wild.
that this has not moved an inch since we jumped on. Not an inch.
I started to ask you in the first show. Do you have any plans for the weekend there, Robbie?
No.
Nothing
I'm
crazy.
trying to think. I got to work tonight, and then Saturday I got to work here. Saturday, TikTok room,
Are you here in the morning or the afternoon?
nighttime.
Nighttime. Okay. All right. And then Sunday, you're off?
Maybe we'll see about coming in.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
I gotta ask the girlfriend or the fiance still.
Gotcha. Yeah, we shall see. So, guys, one spot to go in the minis. Well, who's going to be the hero here? We just got to close it out. That's been sitting at one to go since we jumped on here. I know we had, a little bit of hop off. But, from the 11 o'clock show, or I should say the 9 o'clock show where we jumped off a little after 11 to now, that thing has moved all the way to just one to go. So we need that closed out as soon as possible. You'll see that depth chart series moving along the bottom ticker right now. It's brand new, so it's 1 through 30, and the upgrades are listed right there, A through H. So you can hop on in there. When was our last order, Robbie?
Oh, well over an hour ago. Over an hour ago.
All right. Well, I'm going to put a time limit on you guys then. If we don't get another order by 1:25, and that next order can be that one remaining spot that it takes to close the double box break in the minis.
Yep.
Or it could be anything, honestly. But if we want to close out a whole break and get to breaking something, if we don't have an order by 1:25, then Robbie and I are going to start wrapping up this show. Of course, we haven't broken any of the, what was our Chase wheel spin? The practice squad. We haven't broken any of the practice squad, so we do not have a Chase wheel spin at the current moment. But we can get to one. It's not undoable. If it was impossible, we wouldn't have put that out there. Impossible?
Impossible?
It would, yeah. If it was impossible, is what I was saying, and we would not have.
Nothing's impossible here in the break room.
That is true. We wouldn't have put that as a goal for you guys, is what I'm saying. What are your fun plans for the weekend? Let me hear from you guys. I want to know what you're chasing in this break room, and I also want to know if you do have any fun plans for the weekend. Myself, I'm going to the Schaumburg Boomers playoff game tonight. I'll be there as press. Then tomorrow, if they need a game 3, or if the Cougars need a game 3, Colin in the break room, he also broadcasts for the Cougars.
Cougars.
If either of those teams need a game 3, they will be within the Chicagoland area. So I will go ahead and go and watch those. If not,
Was there a game tonight?
there is, yeah, both Boomers and Cougars. So I'm going to go to Boomers because I went to Cougars on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, decisive game 3. I'll either be back at Cougars or hopefully Cougars close it out and Boomers close it out too. And then if I have a free night, if I have an off night, I might be going to see my wife, Dua Lipa, in concert.
Who?
Dua Lipa. You never heard of Dua Lipa?
Who the hell is that?
Robbie's never heard of Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa?
She's-
Well, we got Todd Holmstrom. Looks like he closed out that last mini.
All
break.
right. So we're getting the minis going in here.
So it is closed out. So we go ahead and drop that message for these guys.
Yes, sir. We'll get that double box message going.
And then I'll go ahead and discount that last box for you guys.
Thank you.
Mini
Nothing
number
fun doing breaks in my
14.
car, Derek said. Well, that's fun enough. Hopefully, if especially if you're winning. Let's get you some wins. Let's see if Derek is in there. And he is not. At least I don't see him. But if you are in there, that would be Ryan Andreessen, Emmanuel Conti, Tyler Otten, Thomas Zielinski, Emmanuel again, Aaron Custer, and Todd Holmstrom. Please drop me 2 box numbers for the minis. We only have 3 minis left. or we can go to a picker wheel if you so choose. Thomas, you're new to the break room, my man. Welcome in. How did you hear about us? Who is your favorite team? And who are you chasing? Because I'll tell you this. Sometimes your favorite team isn't necessarily what you're chasing. I'm a Bears fan. I love the Bears. But sometimes I am chasing, I don't know, say a Josh Allen. A really nice Josh Allen speed flex. That would be sweet. Sometimes I'm chasing a Tyreek Hill. Many people earlier in the show thought I'd be chasing a Ricky Williams for different reasons. But I am not. I am not. I'm staying reserved within myself. So 2 box numbers, guys. I dropped that message at 20 minutes after the hour. I'll give you until... I thought that was a typo. I thought you said doing brakes in my car. You're actually changing your brakes on your car. Well, that's good. That actually, honestly, that's very important. So I would continue on with that. Keep us on in the background, hang out with us. Changing brakes on my car. Nice. Drum brakes, old school, or is it padding? Let me know. And Derek, what are you driving? What is it? Anything flashy, or just the vehicle to get you from A to B? Both of these saying wheel times 2. Both of these remind me again. Is that Ryan Andreessen? Who is that? Derek, I roll with
BOH is
both of these. Both of these is
Ryan.
Okay, all right. That's what I thought. All right. So he's going wheel times 2. We'll get over to a picker wheel. We're going to need box numbers. They're scrolling down at the bottom. So minis are going to be 15, 18, and 26.
All right. So that is up.
So here is that randomizer. Let's go ahead and spin this bad boy for box number 1. Drums. It's an 06 Chevy HHR. What is that? I'm not sure what that is.
15.
Box number 15 is one of them. We'll take that off. And the other box number will be box number 26. Box number 26. So 18 and 26. Let's go ahead and let me copy down. Oh, I just typoed it wrong. Yes, it would be 15, right? 15 and 26.
That's what you call it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You said 18. I was like, what?
I did put. Did I maybe typo it on the? No, I think I had it right on there. Either way, that was what we had in the teens. That was what represented that box number. Here are those 8 names. We're going to go around. What was our dice roll today? 7 on this afternoon show. We're going to go around 7 times. It looks kind of like a PT Cruiser. Okay, gotcha. 7 times around here on the randomizer. 5, 6, 7. I have a 2015 RAV4. So it's great on gas. You know, typically those Toyota cars are. And it also is big enough for me to haul stuff for our haunted house, haul stuff for my ice rink, haul stuff for our big hockey game. Hockey pads fit in the back. And I could be the one to drive people around comfortably. There are those divisions for you guys. Emmanuel Conti, you have the NFC North. You also have the NFC West and the AFC East. Tyler Otten, you have the NFC South. NFC East belongs to Aaron Custer, cousin of General Custer, who I once portrayed in a 5th grade, I don't even know what you want to call it, presentation, play, whatever the heck it was. AFC North, Thomas Zielinski, welcome to the break room. Let's see if we could get you something in that NFC North. And then Ryan Andreessen, AFC South, and Todd Holmstrom, AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Box numero 15 coming out of the minis. Why does everybody need me right now? I'm at work. We're doing fun stuff. Call me later. Or jump on in the chat and play along, right? Ooh.
That too, yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I have not seen this man in the break room. Ooh. This is a first for me. And I am really happy because of the fact it's not necessarily my team, but it's coming out of the AFC North. So Thomas Zielinski, newcomer, already getting a win. First break, first win. How about Michael Dean Perry on the Browns lid? Thomas, welcome to the break room. Doesn't always happen like this, but hey, you're starting out with a win. Michael Dean Perry.
Oh, Dean?
Michael Dean Perry, number 92 of the Cleveland Browns. You have a JSA certification on the back. Nice. There is not a card with this one. They have switched over in this sense to the QR codes. But Michael Dean Perry. Nice.
Nice.
Hold on a second. Okay, just wanted to check something. All right. Very nice hit. Thomas, I've got you written up for that. Congratulations. Five. Michael Dean Perry. Congratulations, Thomas. That is a sweet, sweet hit right there. Something about those Browns helmets are just very, very clean. So, gotta love that. Thomas Zielinski going home with Michael Dean Perry, MVP. Nice. Box number 26, guys. 26 in those minis per our wheel. There's a little gnat in here. I can't get him. I did get one of them the other day. Hitting him with the Post-it notes.
That's
What a way to go, huh? Death by Post-it note. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So you know what this means? This means that we have one box left in the minis. And that means we know that it is the Emmitt Smith headliner on the Cowboys, because this is Bob Golick on the Raiders. Going to the AFC West, Todd Holmstrom. Congratulations on this. And Moore had a sweet Raiders lid right there. Bob Golick. Wow, very nice. And that just means I think the chase is on for that Emmitt Smith in the minis, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We should get in there, get your spots, because we have one box left. It's going to be at half price, $26 a spot gets you in there, and you could win an Emmitt Smith mini. That's what's coming out.
Aaron Custard already started that off, so.
All right. Love to see that. Let me write you down here, Todd. What's that number? 262.
141. Oh, I'm sorry. You were looking at Todd's 140.
140. Very nice.
Very, very nice. Emmitt Smith, folks. Last mini is the Emmitt Smith.
Got him.
Get him.
I'm good,
Got
dude.
him.
I'm good. It's kind of gross, but I.
Mm-hmm.
He was annoying the absolute crap out of me.
Ryan Andreessen getting 2 spots. 5 to go.
That mini chase is on, guys. here we are at 1:30. I said we got to close something out or get into some breaks to stay on. You guys did the work. Get yourselves an Emmitt Smith. He played on Saved by the Bell, college years. Oh, I did not know that. Was that a cameo spot, Derek?
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, well, we're not going to need a box call for this final one. We know that it's going to be the Emmitt Smith. So, how close are we? We're moving. We got
5 to go.
5 to go. Guys, get on in there if you want that Emmitt Smith mini. I might as well bring it over here. Aaron said it said 1 to go when he bought in. Was there only 1 to go?
For what?
Are we moving along for the? Oh no, he was on the regular cast, huh? He played football and was in a TV show. Wow, that's talent right there. Actor and athlete. I'm gonna leave it up here for now. This is what we're chasing, guys. This is the trophy on the.
Aaron,
on the
it
podium.
says 5 to go on my end. 5 to go on that last mini.
Let me see what it's got on the break page here. Refresh. It's taking a hot minute. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Where are those minis? Minis, I'm seeing 5 to go as well. $26 a spot. Ah, he was their advisor. Okay. Aaron said, did I get the first spot?
Yes, you did.
Yes. So, I think he was saying that Robbie said 1 to go. No. Robbie was saying you were the first to start it up. 7 to go. Dorm advisor. Okay. Oh, yeah, Saved by the Bell college. I was going to say, wait, they had a dorm in high school? Dorm advisor in the college years series. Nice. Okay. Very cool. All right, so 5 to go in those minis, guys. I brought the box over here. Don't make me have to go put it back on that shelf because we got to chase this Emmitt Smith. 1 to go in the minis. It's just the Emmitt Smith. We know what it is in here already. I can hear him. Dallas Cowboys. Championships. America's team. You hear him, right? You hear him. Yeah, I'm not crazy,
It all
right?
depends on if they want it.
Let me read the back of the box.
They want it?
Emmitt Smith was a... No, I'm just kidding. This is still a mystery box. But we do know what is in here. It is... it's got to be the Emmitt Smith. So, jump on in here. Get yourself a spot. And get yourself in to win Emmitt Smith. All you need is 1 spot. And as long as you land in that NFC East, you are going away with the Emmitt Smith. If you're worried about not hitting that NFC East, maybe get 2 spots. I mean, this is already at half price compared to the regular minis because it's only $26 a spot.
Yeah, you get
We only
2
have the
spots
1
for $52.
Yeah, so get the 2 spots, get 4. That would be typically getting 2 spots in a regular mini break. So we saw Emmanuel do 3 spots last time.
Aaron Custard is grabbing another spot, so 4 to go now.
4 to go. Todd Holmstrom had 1 spot, and Thomas Zielinski had 1 spot as well, whereas Emmanuel had 3. So Thomas and Todd just sniping out there.
Snipe. Let's see, what do we got? 44. Nope.
Down to 4 to go, guys. It's halfway there. You know what happens when we get to the top of the mountain. I think of it, what is it? Is it Splash Mountain is the Disney ride? I think
What's Splash Mountain? Not anymore.
Oh, Dad, they got rid of it, huh?
It's Tatiana's Bayou now.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not as iconic, but
Nope.
all right. Get
Nothing
to the
is
top.
iconic anymore. Everyone's got to,
Yeah.
mess around with my childhood memories
Couldn't
and
they-
then
Couldn't they have put Tatiana's Bayou somewhere else? Come on,
No,
guys.
Apparently not.
But yeah, you get to the top of that mountain, right? And you're up there, and there's the suspense. And then next thing you know, boom, you're heading straight down. So as soon as somebody buys that 5th spot, it's going to close quickly. You could be the one that buys that 5th spot, gets that domino effect going, because then 1, you have a spot or an extra spot if you've already purchased in, and 2, that those other couple spots will go quickly, so you're not waiting as long as maybe some other people that started. Now, Aaron started us off, but he's also not going to have to wait too long either, because I think we're going to close this and we're going to get to this Emmitt Smith within this show. We've got about, I'd say, half an hour to do this, a little under. Guys, we'll probably be logging off at 2, but I'm going to give you, since we only have 4 to go, I'm going to give you to 1:45 to close out this mini break. If we close out any other break in the meantime, so be it. We'll, of course, do it. But get this mini break closed. You have 9 minutes to do it. 9 minutes to get 4 spots. That is more than doable, more than possible. We know it's going to be Emmitt Smith coming out here for the Cowboys. And guys, reminder, maybe you're not a Cowboys fan. Maybe you don't like the Cowboys. Maybe you were happy that the Cowboys lost last night because everybody kind of goes against the norm and they hate America's team, right? Because, oh, why are they America's team? It's not fair. My team's better, and I represent America, and whatever you want, whatever argument you want to say. One thing's for sure, that there is a Cowboys fan out there that loves their Cowboys just as much as you love whatever team you love, and just as much as you despise the Cowboys, that will pay a pretty penny for this thing. Derek said, let's get the diamond single closed out after this mini is done. We can go ahead and definitely do that. I know, Derek, you've been waiting to see that Barry Sanders in the Hall of Fame diamonds. Darmarcus Ware is in there as well, and Sterling Sharp. I know you want the single, but there is a double-up opportunity with Barry Sanders and Sterling Sharp. We can go ahead and see that. But yeah, let's get that single done. Single would be very nice. Maybe that Barry Sanders does come out for you, Derek. Changing your brakes and getting Barry Sanders. Now, talk about a wild type of multitasking. Yeah. That would be impeccable. So, guys, how we doing on those orders? Are we moving along in those minis?
Yeah, Aaron Custard grabbing another spot, so 3 to go.
3 to go, guys. 3 to go. You've got about 7 minutes before I start wrapping things up. If we're just waiting on for some minis here. Emmitt Smith is the lone box. It's right in front of me. I've already pulled it from the shelf, guys.
Nope. Not sleeping there, Jeff. Just putting these orders in. It's a very, casual Friday. You know, it's like casual Fridays. Just casually putting orders in.
Last final box for Emmitt Smith.
3 to go. 3 to go.
Let me actually update that ticker.
Oh. There we go. 3 to go. Mull out of coffee. Mull out of smokes. Mull out of
You
big
don't
chew.
smoke. Get out of
It's
here.
a movie.
Oh. I've been taking names.
Taking names.
No, what was it? I'm here to
I'm writing
kick
checks.
butt and chew bubble gum.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yep. I'm all
That's-
out of bubblegum.
Yeah. All right. Save
Boom.
that. Update those mini.
Come on,
that
Jeff
mini ticker.
August.
We know it's just Emmitt Smith in there. In fact, here, I'll do a little fun stuff with the
Let's see
ticker.
about Jeff August getting in here.
Mm,
Still 45.
I know JA could jump on in here and get that. Now you'll see scrolling along your ticker at the bottom. Minis. What's left number wise? Nope. Just Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith in the minis. Afternoon Jeff, says Derek. Is there a snipe opportunity? There is.
Yeah.
There is. If you get that AFC South.
East.
East, excuse me.
NFC East.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I was like AFC East, AFC South.
I'm always
Every spot's a hit.
I'm always thinking about how people rag on that AFC South.
Every spot's a hit.
Every spot's a hit. You get a hit. Yeah. Emmett Smith has played for every team in the 32 team NFL. No, NFC East. Excuse me.
So we got Aaron Custer with 3 spots. Ryan Andreessen's got 2 spots. So there is a snipe opportunity, Jeff August, in that mini.
There is a snipe opportunity. That is for sure.
Boom. Boom.
Always snipe
Boom.
opportunities here in the break rooms. Even if it is all 8 different names.
That is correct. Jeff Packers, Sterling Sharp in the diamonds. Yes.
That's a good way to rope him into that one, too. Yeah, because Derek has a spot in those diamonds, but would love to see those being broken as a single.
We've got Mr. Heath jumping into that double box depth chart.
Wouldn't it be funny if Derek Kissinger won the Sterling Sharp and Jeff August jumped in the Hall of Fame Diamonds and won the Barry Sanders, and then these two just got to trade,
Ooh.
I don't know if you could trade. They're both Hall of Famers. They're both
Knowing
headliners.
Jeff, he wouldn't trade because I know Jeff. Jeff,
he's gonna know the
Jeff
value
would
of
probably
Barry.
drive a hard bargain for Derek. Be like, yeah, you got to offer me a lot more than that, there, Derek.
Definitely for a legendary man like Barry Sanders. Not that Sterling Sharp isn't, but
Jeff's
he
like,
said,
what? What?
Jump on in, my man.
What?
Jump on in. Let's see if it is a possibility. I'm throwing out hypotheticals. But in the meantime, you could jump on into these minis. He said, I make stupid trades all the time.
No, you don't. No, you don't. He's
Jeff
kidding.
gifts to a lot too, as well.
Jeff is very smart about this hobby out here.
That is true. I'm not going to deny that one.
Jeff's a very smart
valid claim.
guy out there when it comes to this sports memorabilia stuff.
I gave Hamlin a Josh Allen without anything in return. Yeah, very generous gifting wise. I've seen here.
That is a very generous. Because I was just gonna ask you, Jeff, like what's the most generous thing you've done? But obviously you just gave that answer, so. But that was awesome. Jeff traded me a Brady. I have a Jordan Love slate rep that has your name all over it.
All right, guys, we've got only a couple minutes left. We want to try to close out these minis. I'll stay on a little bit longer if we can get to
He's
at least
my favorite.
one to go. One to go. Derek said Jeff has gifted me a rep lid before. Oh, yeah, there we go. I will stay on. Can we get to just at least one to go in those minis?
I think. No, I was gonna say, Jeff, have you gifted anything to me? I don't think Jeff has. I'm trying to think if he has or not. I thought you did.
One more time, guys, before we do sign off here, I do want to go over this brand new depth chart series. He said it's hard to gift Bears items. Yeah.
Well,
because he's got some family members that are Bears fans. So let's go ahead and take a look at this depth chart. This is the double. It's $122 to get in, which means it's $61 to get into the single. That's easy enough. We can go over the headliners as we're kind of wrapping up this show, and I'm waiting for those minis to close so we can get this Emmett Smith out. But this is what I want you to really pay attention to. So if you win an item that is not a headliner, so not a headliner, not a secondary headliner, you have the chance to upgrade your item, win a $75 gift card, or keep the original item. So the outcome is decided by a wheel spin that gives equal chances at each option. If you land on the upgrade section, then you could choose from boxes A through H to win an upgraded item. A through H contains these names below: Travis Hunter, John Elway, Emmett Smith, Randy Moss, Barry Sanders, Bo Nix, Dick Butkus, and Marshall Falk. So that is what we can do. Not because they are Bears, but because who do I choose between you and yeah, I get you. Give Millard's Elder a Singletary jersey. There you go. Ricky got like 3 offensive lineman autos. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. We could do that. If it's
All
an
right, looks like
Urlacher jersey,
Ryan's grabbing another spot in that mini, so 2 to go now.
2 to go in those minis. 2 to go in those minis. I'll continue just recapping this series real quick as we are closing out to get this Emmett Smith. If it's an Urlacher jersey, Robbie's already wearing one, my man. So I don't know. It looks like it's got to go my way. But yes, so you can either upgrade based on the wheel request. You can upgrade your prize, or win a $75 gift card, or you're keeping that original item. The wheel that we're picking from, that's over here. So starter would be an upgrade. $75 signing bonus would be a $75 gift card, and backup would be a no upgrade. So you just keep whatever you won in that break. But the actual series is still a 1 through 30 series. You've got some really nice hits in there. The Jerome Bettis jersey, 2 minis in here, the Justin Jefferson and the Deion Sanders on that Cowboys Eclipse. That is really nice. Edgerrin James on the Colts Rave.
All right.
Terrell Davis on the Broncos. Tyreek Hill on a Dolphins Speed Flex. Michael Penix Jr. on an authentic Salute to Service Atlanta Falcons. Ndamukong Suh on that Lions alternate Speed Flex.
1 to go now in that mini. Sorry to cut you off there, but 1 to go. Jeff August, if you want to snipe, here's your chance. Ryan's got 3. Aaron's got 3. Jordan jumped in here as the lone sniper right now. So Jeff August, if you want that, join that party. Here you go.
Well, there you go. There's those perfect sniping opportunities. Rondé Barber is also on a Speed Flex in there. We got Speed Flexes galore on the break page today, but 4 just sitting in this series. Rondé Barber with the Super Bowl champs inscription also on that sweet spot of the Speed Flex. And then Devontae Adams also on a Speed Flex. That is sweet. Get yourself a Rams Devontae Adams before he even plays a game for those Rams. Jamar Chase on that Salute to Service Bengals with the color match ink.
All right,
and then
we're
Abdul
done.
Carter on the New York Giants authentic. He's going to be a really nice threat this year for opposing teams. Secondary headliners would be Michael Vick, Ricky Williams, and Andre Weed. And no, I did not get too close to the Ricky Williams stuff. We're closed out.
Yeah, we are.
Closed out. We've got the next mini series ready to go here. As Robbie's getting that loaded up for us. We know what it's going to be. So, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to open up this box. We don't need a box call. I'm going to open up this box, this final box in the minis, and oh boy, to no surprise, it is, of course, the Emmett Smith on that Dallas Cowboys lid, right? Oh, yeah. Cowboys white. Oh, this is their white alternate. This is a Cowboys alternate. Oh, I'm not even showing you the signature. That's on this side. I was like, wait a minute. Why is that blank? There you go. Emmett Smith on the Cowboys alternate white. That is sweet. So, we know what it is. We've got those 8 names in here. Aaron Custer, Ryan Andreessen. Aaron Custer 2 more times after Ryan Andreessen had 2. Oh, look at this. Aaron Custer and Ryan Andreessen both with 3 spots each. Jordan Oglesby jumping in there, and Blake Wilkins closing us out. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to take those names and see, after we randomize 7 times per our dice roll today, who winds up in the NFC East. Let me get a new list randomizer. Let me get you over there. Here we go. 8 names, 7 randomizations. NFC East is what we are looking for. So that'll be the 3rd spot down. 4, 5, 6, and one more time. Blake Wilkins is holding on to it right now. Aaron Custer is going home with Emmett Smith. Aaron Custer's been a big winner for us here today in the break room. But that man, whew, he continues. You want to see what else Aaron Custer won today? How about this? Josh Allen. Josh Allen's Rave Speed Flex with the blue visor on there. Holy moly, he's going home with the Emmett Smith mini as well. The final headliner in that mini series. Guys, thank you so much. We closed out those minis and we made sure that we were able to now get a new mini series in here for the 3 o'clock show. So great work. Aaron, I'll write you up for that one. Emmett Smith going to Aaron Custer. He's won quite a bit today. What was the other ones that he won? He won the, I think there was another mini in there or another replica.
Okay, so that one is back to. So this is going back to.
Let me see if I have the winner's sheet pulled up here. Oh, I do.
And this is going to.
That's from Thursday, though. I want Friday.
Okay.
Aaron Custer won this Emmett Smith. He also is going home with that Josh Allen Speed Flex. And then the A.J. Brown Mini and the Steve Atwater jersey. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice day for Aaron indeed. Yes, congrats. I'll leave this out here just since we're wrapping things up here, coming upon the 2 o'clock hour. We could stay on if we wanted to, but I think we're pretty much open in a lot. Guys, make sure that you get in this depth chart series. It's unprecedented compared to what we've done here in the break room. I would get in there and make sure that you get your spot so you get either a headliner or something that you can upgrade to. That would be either a gift card or a name in one of our A through H boxes. That would be a sweet way to kind of end your week, start your weekend, and join us here in the break room. Guys, make sure to follow us on all of our socials. That would be Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Those are the ones that we have that we don't stream on, but the ones that we do stream on, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, we could go ahead and make sure that we are subscribed. We make sure that we are hitting that notification bell and staying up to date on all of our shows. That would be 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and then like today on a Friday, you have the After Dark, which is technically Saturday because it's at midnight. But I digress. 4 to 5 shows every single day here from the Ultimate Autographs Break Room. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to join us for most of these breaks. And guys, you can come out with some epic prizes. I don't even have to bring this over by me because we're just on the Just Chatting screen. But look at this. Aaron Custer. You've got some, this is a Prova certification on the back, but a Beckett certification on this one. Headliners galore, though, on both Emmett Smith and Josh Allen. Robbie, any final thoughts on today's afternoon show?
Oh, it was a great show. Would like to see more action, but hey, you guys closed out the minis. That's great. That means we're going to see some new minis here shortly. Just trying to get the graphic and all that. So give me 1 second as I look that up. But yeah, you'll have those minis going into the 3 o'clock show, folks.
Nice, nice. Well, congratulations to all of our winners today. Dean got that big headliner package in the 9 a.m. show. Aaron now has 4 wins himself. Alec Kleiner, Tom Kozich, Greg Rosen, and also Todd Holmstrom and Thomas Zielinski. So congratulations, everybody. We'll make sure that we are keeping things rolling here for the 3 o'clock show. But until then, like I said, follow us on all of our socials. Be sure to sign up to our Signature Club rewards. I didn't get a chance to run that down during this show, I don't believe. But if you're signed up in there, you're going to be earning points on every single purchase. And there's easy points just by following us on all the socials, logging in every single day. Make sure you're staying up to date here in the break room. Other than that, guys, I think that'll just about do it for us in this noon show. We'll set up for the 3, and we will talk to you then. Jordan Tyler Oglesby saying, yeah, pre-fill that jersey break for me. Let's go. Let's do it. Derek wants that diamond single close while off air. I hope for both of their sake that that happens in both the jerseys and the diamonds. Both get closed within this next hour that we are off the air. And then we can come back in for the 3 o'clock show. It'll be Robbie for sure. I think it's common here in the break room. Not 100% sure. We've had a couple switch arounds this week due to some personal reasons on some people's parts, but we're keeping it chugging along here at Ultimate Autographs, and we will make sure that we stay on for you to get your wins. Guys, have a great rest of your afternoon and a great weekend. I will see you back here on Sunday.